I have always been drawn to stories. From my father's outlandish tales to television, movies, and especially books. I'm mesmerized by the epic journey. I believe that there's something inside each of us that longs to experience adventure, the unknown, to explore our imagination and connection with the outside world.
Stop, I'm already late! Late for what? I'm going on an adventure!
Socrates said that wisdom begins in wonder. He also said that he couldn't teach anybody anything, he could only make them think. As time has gone by, I believe that we've grown older, both individually and as a culture. I feel that we've lost that state of wonder. Our creative thoughts have been pushed out by the harsh realities of our world. J.R.R. Tolkien stated that the world is indeed full of peril, and in it there are many dark places. But still there is much that is fair. And though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater. There is hope. And I believe that that hope lies in education and the younger generations. Through education, we have the power to transform our culture. I see this specifically in higher education. Charles Malik, the former president of the United Nations, said it best, more potently than by any other means, change the university and you can change the world. As a counselor and program advisor, part of my role is bringing people together. I love connecting with people from all different walks of life and cultural backgrounds. Like Gandalf, I may initiate a journey and help out every now and then, shedding some light here and there, but for the most part, I'm only along for the ride. One of my top strengths as developer, I feel that this is one of the reasons that I love the journey so much. I see such amazing potential in people and love to witness their process and growth. Johann Pestalozzi said, "You plant a tiny seed in the ground. In that seed lies the whole nature of the tree." We have been created for great and wonderful things. Stepping fully into who we were meant to be is the biggest joy. My job is to create a safe, welcoming environment that fosters that holistic development intellectually, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Keeping in mind that we were created for good, we have the freedom to choose who we will become. John Dewey said that the self is not something ready-made, but something in continuous formation through the choice of action. We can choose many things, including fun. Erasmus stated that a constant element of enjoyment must be mingled with our studies, so that we think of learning as a game rather than a form of drudgery. For no activity can be continued for long if it does not, to some extent, afford pleasure to the participant. He is definitely my kind of philosopher.
No, the big one.
Done.
Supposed to stick it in the ground.
It is in the ground.
Outside.
This was your idea.
collaboration, encourage during difficult times, celebrate momentous occasions, and challenge them to reach farther than they ever thought they could. Building rapport and trust with students boils down to the question, do they feel cared for? Maria Montessori said that of all things, love is the most potent. I can give plenty of resources on how to create great study habits, but do my students feel loved? Montessori also said that the things students see are not just remembered, they form a part of their soul. My purpose in life is to live as a beloved of God and to share that love with others. If my students feel loved and cared for by me, empowered to love those around them, then I consider myself successful.